I am Marika and I'm working at YMCA as a finance manager. So because I do live local, YMCA nursery is the most local place. So when I moved from London to Wolverhampton 4 years ago, I was looking for a nursery around the house. And then we encountered the YMCA, and the funny fact was that they were open just about 3 weeks, so everything was new. And the setting was quite similar to where Luigi was back in London, so that's why we chose to enroll my son at YMCA, because it was close to house and new environment was the right fit for us. Of course, I felt a mix of emotional, like anxious about it, worried, because it was his third nursery in this small period of his life. It was a big change for him, a big change for us, because at the end of the day, you can handle, your best asset of your life, which is the son or a daughter, to a strange person. So you, as a parent, as a mom, you think like, they can be the best qualified but still gonna be worried. But when I saw the staff, they were welcoming, like warm, very nice. And also what I noticed that every single time that I was picking up, which made me feel very comfortable and very reassurance, because they were going down in detail. So I said, okay, they really take care of my son. So even if they don't know, if he doesn't know them yet, they're showing that they are taking care of him, which was really, really good for me, because as working parents, I didn't really have a choice to, or go back to work and give my son to a stranger or just be at home. Mm-hmm. But YMCA has been good, The way how the staff is welcoming, approaching, the way how the staff always keep me up to date. Like, as I mentioned before, every single day at pick-up time, there was not just handing my son over to me, but explain every single thing that they went through. It's like every stage, every team of that season. So that was really, really nice to see about it. Yeah. After a few months that my son was enrolled here, I've noticed on the parents board that the YMCA was looking for stuff to be donated, like clothes, toys, unwanted stuff. And I didn't know that YMCA at the time, they also own a charity shop. So I said, oh, that's nice, because at the time I only knew YMCA as a nursery, and that's it. I didn't have no idea what was behind. So I started to say, okay, it's nice to donate. So I went home and I started to, take everything that we didn't want or we didn't want anymore. And I just ending up coming day after day with bags of clothes, unwanted toys. So in that way, I felt that I was a bit contribute to the YMCA, not only be a parent. And of course, after that, I joined the company when they start to make more day and play evening. So yeah, in that time also feel more connected. It was not really a choice, because that time, unfortunately, I was made redundant for a company that I was working for. But it was a day that I was bringing my son in school, and I saw one of my ex-colleagues, and his wife was working here into the finance team. So when they stopped and say hello to me, and my ex-colleague asked me how is it going, the job hunting, and I says, nothing coming yet. His wife, Jackie, at the time, he says, oh, we're looking for staff. I said, oh, really? And there is how do I apply for staff for the YMCA as a finance manager. When I also came for my interview, is what at that point in time that I discovered what YMCA really does, really mean. Because as I said, for me it was just YMCA nursery, that's it. So when I came for interview and started working and see what project they all do, what the impact they do for the community and behind, it's quite nice, it's quite good, unique, and also knowing that the fundamental of this company is based on Christian, and as a Christian believer, and I believe in God, it's make more even special. You know, projects like the Glebe, that thinking that we helping people from the street, giving them a shelter for that night, even for once, you can make a huge difference in a person. And even for young people, for children, this is the thing that it make me stay. And even if I work in corporate, which is a department, we don't really go out there, but think that we in a way contribute to this, it's nice. When I first started work for YMCA, I've discovered more about volunteering, looking around the way how the local authority can help you out. And what allowed me to do while I'm working here is provide a space for the church that I attend. So recently, since October 25, we are renting a hub downstairs. So the church that I'm going, called the Father's Home, is moved from a pub room to here. So that is allowed me, because as an influencer from inside, I could say to the church member, look, we have this space, I think it's good. So it might be a good opportunity for us. So if I didn't know working for YMCA, I would not know YMCA as room hire, as a sponsorship, and all the other projects, but I would only know as a nursery. So that is a good thing. The vision that we have as a church, of course, be based in a YMCA building, also known as a Christian base, is also a plus. But being church in this new part of the city, because it's been renewed, is still be under construction, the vision of the church is positive. Like we see a lot of people moving to this area, a lot of family. You know, we feel the needs of spread the good news of the gospel, and doing this by a place that is also, you know, have a background, I think is making even stronger, more powerful, and also being a central point for the Wolverhampton residents, and give more a sense of community. Like not only have the house manager who's taking care of them, but also knowing that every Sunday they can come downstairs and enjoy us. I always think and felt that all these three different directions they're coming from God. As I said, choosing the nursery and then being appointed as employer. And then reach out, because I proposed YMCA a year ago and it was denied. Then we had a changing pastor and then it was accepted. So once again I felt that God was knocking the door and says, I'll try again. And I think how this could help shape the YMCA, knowing that they are still fulfilling, reaching out, giving a sense of community, and you know, shape a bit of the community that is surrounding the YMCA. I think it could help, because they can see the fruit of their work, like provide a high standard of childcare, which they did, and I can prove that. Supporting and give a job opportunity, at the same time also give a space and voice to community through them, which we do as a church. And we, the church, we can still reach out. So not only the people that can join to church can know us, the church, but they can become knowing what YMCA does, because they can come and join this building and start to question what they're doing, a part of this. And having me as a member of church, if they ever have every question, I can address them. So it's quite linked for both ways, for the church service and for the YMCA, so I can be point of connection